And so first and foremost, just do me a favor and picture if you were the head of a part of an organization that you knew your leadership team just viewed as a money suck. Like, just imagine how that would make you feel and what you would be compelled to do for that part of the organization if you're like, everyone above me just thinks we waste money. Like, that mentality is corralling your team into spending money and not getting any results for it. So I'll give you a very basic example, right? Your people team is in charge of designing your employee experience. Let's talk about perks, because I know that world pretty well, but it's a really easy example of this. Your people team can do the work to identify the perks and the lifestyle benefits that your employees will enjoy, utilize, appreciate. And I have seen it time and time again that you can implement very basic, very inexpensive services for your team that will save you dollars in raises and salary later. So for example, my sister works for an industrial distribution company that I will not name. And she said to me flat out, she said, I would give $10,000 to $20,000, she's well paid, but I'd give $10,000 to $20,000 of my salary back if they would just bring healthy food options to the office and give me access to some sort of exercise or food, exercise or gym at the office. We are talking about a gym in her facility would cost like less than $10,000 to put up, and they would not have to pay her and all of her colleagues that want to work out $10,000 to $20,000 more in salary. That's the value, that there's an arbitrage for the salary values and the cost values of employees to some of the stuff that people operations can implement. And $10,000 for a gym versus $10,000 raises for 100 employees is no joke. That is not cost center, that is cost savings. And so there is a fair amount of employee optimization. And I know this is going to go to Allison's question too about D&I, but if you are empowering the people group to make those decisions, and again, thinking them as the gap between, okay, leadership and the organization needs this, and the people are asking for and want this to work, you are going to find ways to articulate to the employee, we can do that for you, but here, let's think about the expense. Here, let's think about ways to get that for you that doesn't harangue our margins so we can't raise our next round of funding, right? Like, you can have those conversations if you empower your people leader. Your people leader has to be at the table. If they're not at the table and they're just your cost center, then honestly, you should just have a compliance person and be done.